Hello, replying to a comment I got on YouTube. Yes, the metal samples are still available. Price $350, $400, or I do trade. Okay. Here are the samples, still here. Okay. Let's see. All twisted up pieces and parts and stuff here. I'll get better light on it, I guess. Yeah. How many do you ask us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or something like that. I'm holding a light over it so you can see it better, but yeah, they're still available. Yeah, I also do trade. Let me show you the big one you like so much. Whoever you are. Mushy metal. I'm going to put them on the table, I guess, huh? Get better light on it. Wow. Filmed this a while ago, I think. These are the ones out of that crate I showed you during my Orlicon presentation. And these are inside for some unknown reason. I guess I threw them in there or something that wasn't moving. Okay, that's yeah, even aha, the trunk of heavy stuff. Does anybody know what that is? I don't know. It's very hard, but it seems to be the same weight as gold. Okay. Same kind of color, kind of, but it's not polished. But anyway, I got a fork all twisted up and this thing all twisted up. There was somebody that wanted to buy them, but I don't know. You never know. People say things. Yeah, this is weird. Kind of ripped apart there. It's all twisted up in a big mess. Okay, so this is this weird chunk of brass that has that weird indentation in it. Turned jelly, I guess, and it just sort of went that way. Often they do, sometimes they just do a hard break. They snap. Like by force or something. Vice grip. Totally screwed up. Probably had another thing somewhere. When you got a UV pill, vitamin tablet or something. This wrench. Slight bit of rust there. That's weird. Okay. Oh, I guess it is weird. I don't know. No. Don't do UV. No need to eat the box. So I do trade for heavy, old Navy radio stuff or test gear, but it's got to be Navy and vintage, okay? Something like that. What would happen is that I'd recognize if you're shipping it, which I prefer. Send me this FedEx number. Then I'll know that's coming, it's real, and then I'll do the same on this box to somewhere. All of it, actually. I just don't have any use for this stuff. You know, it's a good thing to collect, I suppose. A friend of mine in Europe has one in his private art collection. Actually, Prince Hans Adam, a fan of mine for quite a number of years, since 1989. And we're doing a lot of communicating for a long time. Letters. And that kind of thing, and then get gifted in that, and he sent me his book. I have that here. So anyway, people like them. They put it in a private art collection. Well, okay. Thank you. I gifted it to him because he's so kind. Many letters since 1980s to, I think, 2016. Sent me a copy of his book. Anyway, they are still available. This piece could be quite rare. I don't know, but it feels heavy, very heavy. I think it came out of a spectrometer, took apart, along with that transformer over there, came out of it. Right dead center in the screen. So something to block something, maybe. I don't know. But very dense stuff, so. Oh, that's one comment. What was the other comment? Usually I write them down. I forgot the list today, but. Free energy, or so-called free energy devices. I don't have all of the stuff that was involved in it. A lot of it is receipts from Sirax and Goodfellows, but that was, when was that? Wow. Well, I demonstrated them to Japan, to Dr. Hal Pudoff with George. No, I don't think George. Yeah, I think George was with Dr. Pudoff. Pudoff stayed a day more. We went for dinner and all that and had a lot of fun. As well as later on, it was later on, later on, Japan got involved in wanting them. And they paid me roughly $250,000 for me to do that. And I did it, and even went to Japan by invitation and demonstrated them to the Japanese, and they were tested by the Kyoto Institute of Technology. I have all that stuff for sure. All the document on that. They x-rayed it and tested it and figured out the energies and stuff like that. The gentleman was Mr. Ojuwawa, Tatashi Ojuwawa, Kyoto Institute of Technology. That was 94, 95. And then I got involved with a group of German folks. He sponsored me for another $250,000 and dissolved the contract I had with Yamabe-san, as far as I know. All those papers are around. I got screenshots of some of them too, and all that. So it was it was a huge interest. So now we have Joel discovering it all, which I think is cool. So I'm going to help him out as much as I can. If I can find the receipts, that would be quite helpful. So he's I shared that video of his with others, like Pudoff, Dr. Pudoff, and George Hathaway, Colonel Alexander, and others, because he's on target. I got a good feeling with him. Really good feeling. And most of the characters that claim free energy, it's all fake stuff, right? Or they're high on drugs or something. Like Paul Pantone and his geek stuff, you know. He's on meth and phoning me up and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I'm right, okay, goodbye. Hey, John Searle and dozens of other crackpots that claim free energy. You know, they got something, and then, of course, comes to show and tell. Oh, it's stolen. They stole my device. Or, what was the other one? Oh, the government is. Men in black showed up. Oh, it's ridiculous. fantasy garbage they loved doing. So, this goes on quite a bit. Like Coral Castle. No, no, no. He had a beautiful chain and block to tackle thing. Come on, get real. Anti-gravity machine. Jesus Christ, give me a break. So, that's why I love watching Bob Greener's videos and other videos of folks doing interesting stuff. So a lot of stuff is in other countries, of course. Really cool information that Bob Greener presents, and is going to be presenting a big conference in September. So I like to stay with the honest people, like Colonel Alexander and others I know. And then you get the egomaniacs. One I gave hell to, Mr. Siggy, connected to the Neolithic Institute in California. It used to be, but you get the crazy people like that, not worth bothering with, not even worth listening to them. My God. Yeah, so then you get these hosts of some of these characters. They'll host them in videos or write-ups and all that. Oh yeah, one of them went to jail. Child molesting. I keep forgetting his name. I remember it one time. Why remember them? You gotta be careful. There's so much crazy fakery going on. Prime example is the Donald. All politicians, most politicians talk a blue streak anyway. Whether they do anything or not, I don't know. But anyway, it's a long story, and I haven't got time to be bothered with it. But there was some really interesting stuff with the Philadelphia experiment, I must say that. There's been a lot of people connected with that whole situation. And I have seen destroyers with unique heavy cables and things inside. They claim it's for degaussing or this kind of thing. Like Columbia, HMCS Columbia had huge coils in it. They had what they called the coil room. You had to go downstairs. There's a sort of an oblong-shaped hatch. You unscrewed it, actually. And you go down into the coil room, which I did do, and I still got some of the pieces from it. Where are they right now? They're all over the place, kind of. Oh, goodness grief. Because my job, I volunteered. I didn't want any money. So the only thing I wanted was stuff off the warships, which I did get a lot of, too. There's two black thing there. Two of them are joined together. They're actually dummy loads for main radar. Columbia and, no, not Columbia, but sorry, Saskatchewan and Yukon. And that's one of the transmitters. And anyway, where I was at going coil room in Philadelphia experiment. Yeah. There's a lot of weird experimentation with electronic gear you would never see anywhere except on those ships. Luckily, I got lots of videos and pictures of it all, too. So I had two jobs. Take care of the electronics and the artillery. Pieces of the artillery went with me, of course. But anyway, back to the sail here. Okay, so off for me a chunk of receivers. They're on eBay. Oh, I could give you some RAK, RAL, called RAL, RBD. Big old heavy monsters, you know. Nobody buys them anymore except a few, myself and my friend back east, and probably a few others. But got some of them over there. I'm not interested in HP stuff at all. More of the actual naval or military or army stuff, you know. Like down there is an RBO, I think it's, yeah, big black heavy monster. I could do a trade for something. RBB and RBA and all those R series, also Collins R390s and R22s, or whatever you have. It's hard to say, and it's hard to say what you're going to do if you even watch this video again. I don't know. But somebody was quite interested in all of this some weeks ago, wasn't that? I think do a trade. It's fine with me. After all, I use the money to buy this stuff. It comes available on eBay. You get a good seller who isn't too crazy and even gives it away in cases. I had sellers give it away and just pay for shipping. You check on them. It was beautiful stuff that came in. It was well taken care of. Like that one just arrived a little while ago. It was a prototype in mint condition, and it's free shipping on it. Only $200 and free shipping. That's reasonable. So I know I got some HP stuff, but it's for testing. So we'll keep that. And there's a Collins receiver. There's an AR-88 receiver. And test gear, general radio test gear is good stuff. Vintage, of course. Alright, so I should shut up. Mr. Evio didn't fix the iPad. He said, I had enough. He's had enough. What an amazing little animal. He barks at everybody that walks by, and he loves the school bus barking at that, and he's getting people barking back at him. So he's getting quite a fan club here in Willits, California. Oh, Mr. Evio. Oh, my goodness. Well, we'll try tomorrow to fix the old iPad. Wait 7 hours and, what is it, 3 minutes or some stupid thing. Why? I don't get it. Thank God I didn't fit into the world. Woohoo! And I live in kind of isolation all my life, but have dramatic adventures. Living in different countries. Meeting all kinds of very interesting people around the world. So check out my lectures. Some of them are uploaded on the internet, and some will be uploaded on the internet in Japan. Is there anything in Germany? A lot of magazine articles. Feature one in Esquire magazine, 4 pages. Oh, it was 88 or something. We were all featured in it. My sponsors, Roland and Dr. Kokoschnik. It's 4 pages. And then many other documents and scientist interest. But anyway, I should get going here soon. Go for dinner. Johnny's going for dinner. Yeah, I'll be doing Carla again for a TV commercial. So all the clothes have been bought, and I'll be doing it. Then I have in a year or so that picture movie on the coming out in German, didn't translate it to English. And I have some new friends I met back east in USA, another one who's travels the world all the time. Doctor is a doctor guy. He bought samples from me. I said I'd sell them to him too. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But most people on the internet say something that never happens. What's all this fantasy? 20 minutes and 33 seconds. I should get going. Hope that answered your comment or question or whatever it was. I got a few more I got to answer to, so on other things, okay.